how to do pre-writing skills and then take the child to writing. So tie them together. You can have one marker or one pencil protruding forward or sketch pen, because if they're writing very light, they should see the product of what they're doing so much better with all of that is when you can then start with stuff like this. So the whole system and structure properly, you will see your child will write. From this, move to the school notebook. Your child will write absolutely properly in the notebook, and this is how you will develop writing. Hello everybody, Rajni here from SASHAKT Empowering Lives. So for all of you who are new, this is a place where we teach strategies, we build children on the autism spectrum, we teach people how to effectively and successfully parent their children on the spectrum. So welcome here. We are a huge big community, 1 lakh plus on various channels on YouTube, Instagram, and 30,000 plus on our various programs. Very quickly, let us get started. Along with that, I'm also a proud parent to a 23-year-old graduate who worked for almost 2 years, lived independently, and now is pursuing higher studies doing MBA. All right, and he's on the spectrum. So very quickly, how do we teach a child how to do pre-writing skills and then take the child to writing? So very systematically, I'll take you through this. First of all, take some clay, use toothpicks, poke the toothpicks in the clay. To make it interesting, you could have a black clay ball and you could color the toothpicks red and then yellow and then green, and then when they dry, you could mix them up. So all the toothpicks are, so it becomes an interesting activity. It also helps the child to focus and build attention. And then have smaller red colored balls, blue colored balls, yellow colored balls, etc, etc. And now you'll pull out one yellow and put it in the yellow clay. Then you'll pull out one blue and put it in the blue, like not you, the kid. So it's like we are working on the grip of the child. Another technique, you can take a few markers, tie them together. You can have one marker or one pencil protruding forward. What does that mean? Like if all of these are markers, then this is your pencil. Okay, so like this, and you can tape them together. So the child has a better grip because the child is holding like this and moving it onto the sheet. And slowly, as you want to improve the grip, you can keep removing the markers and the grip will come from here to here to here and finally to the pencil. So this will help the child to write better and have less stress on the fingers. Also start with a sketch pen, because if they're writing very light, they should see the product of what they're doing. So with a sketch pen, even writing very light will leave a broad and a very stable impression. Another thing, you can take paper clips and put them around a paper plate, the ones we use for birthdays and all. You could again make it interesting, yellow, yellow, red, yellow, yellow, red. So buy a new set which is not faded. Generally paper clips are faded because they are on the cloth clips are faded because they are on in the sun on the clothes. Yeah, so if I said paper clip, I'm sorry, I meant cloth clip. So take a new set of cloth clips, put them around a paper plate, okay, in a interesting manner, like a red, red, blue, red, red, blue, or whatever is your child's current level. Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. So it makes the focus also clear. And then first teach the child to pick it up and fix it, making a sun, okay, out of it. And then later on, removing each one. Okay, you could give them some dough to knead, okay, so that when they knead some flour and they put water and they will knead the dough, and then they can poke their fingers and they can pinch something out of it. Even if they eat, I'm more comfortable with dough rather than clay because that can go in the mouth. So if they can, they will pinch out of it, that will help the pincer grip. Now these are the pre-writing activities that you will do that will help your child. There is also a machine in the gym, a small machine for improvement of strength of the wrist. So it has to be pressed like this. You can just go and purchase from a sports shop, okay, the wrist improvement machine, okay, for the gym. I'm calling machine, it's an equipment, a very small piece. Okay, now some more. When your child is doing so much better with all of that is when you can then start with stuff like this. That's a cardboard and we punched holes in the cardboard. Okay, so with this you can now start making structures, or you can do, maybe I'll show you a L. Okay, this is a plastic, and in the plastic we have put a thread, and so that it doesn't go out of the holes, so we have put something. You can put a bead, you can put blue tack, anything that will not get out of the hole. Now the child will love this activity, so color it like a red or a blue or something, and now you say okay, and it's a great focus enhancer. Okay, so like this, and you will say wow, like this. Okay, so if you are doing standing lines, that's a good one. So the child will touch it like this, and then you say okay, now take it from here. You can make such cards for A, B, C, D, capital case first, okay, and then you will say okay, now let's make L. Yeah, so like this, you say oh wow, that's an L, that's an L, and like this. So you will help the child make a B, C, and then they will touch it, okay, and then you could put the child's finger in the paint, and then you could make the child go from here to here with the finger paint, and then hold the marker and then make it like this with the L. So this is another very, very effective. I worked with a lot of students on this model and they learn super fast, even the curvy letters like S. After this, you could go on to my early book of writing. This is from SASHAKT, and should you want the links to all of this material, these are going to be in the description box. From there you can take. Now these are laminated, punched holes punched in sheets, so they can still, it's laminated but they can still feel it, and standing line. And the big problem that children don't stop with the dots. Here they will know where to stop, so you can put it onto a bigger sheet of paper. Okay, you can keep it like this, and there's a bigger sheet of paper. Camera person, should you want to zoom it, please have a look. And so you can put it onto a A3 sheet or a chart paper. So there is a line, they can pull the line beyond, but they will not. So because they can see it, it's colored, and they will stop here. Okay, after this you'll give a paper with dots and they will stop there because their brain has figured out. So you'll do standing lines, you'll do sleeping lines, put a white sheet of paper so there's no confusion, and then you will do slanting lines. So you can just put a white sheet of paper underneath and the child will. So I'll just show you like this, okay. So I'm not keeping a white sheet here, so I'm just putting a blue. You can put a white sheet and they will. After this you move on to the notebook, right? So after this, now you will do like this with A, and you've already practiced here, so the chances are the child will get it real fast. After the practice, you can make smaller boxes in here and say now write A here, now write A here, there's a box here, there's a box here, now write A in all of these boxes. Put your finger, you can even dip it in the paint and do it, because this is lamination, just a wipe, and you can use it like a utensil. It is ever ready for using. And then A, B, B, like this. Okay, so this way you will then move to writing numbers. When your child can do up to this level, okay, this book is called My Early Book of Writing. It's available on our app. The link to the app is given in the description box. should you feel, you can order from there. And this, after this, then you come to the my writing book, and in this then you will, this wherever this ends, okay, is where this begins. So you make a smaller A here and then keep practicing until you reach here where A becomes very, very small. After that, now you will put it into, with a yellow background, and you'll put it into smaller spaces. And like this, so it has 3. If you see, these are 3 distinct boxes where the child can see 4 lines. Now by the time you reach Z and practice, now if you see, from 3 it will go to 4. From 4, now we are taking it to 5, 6, 7. The boxes disappear, only the yellow color stays. Yeah, there's a stage in between here. So very, very systematically done. Now the yellow color also disappears, and this is your school notebook. And if you follow the whole system and structure properly, you will see your child will write from this, move to the school notebook. Your child will write absolutely properly in the notebook, and this is how you will develop writing. Try this. Do let us know how did you like it. Connect with us. We do a lot of work on Instagram Live. We do a lot of work on our Masterclass. So the details of the upcoming 3-day bootcamp and the Masterclass is available in the description box below. The details of the live are available. Go ahead, click there for the resources for everything. Try it out. Write down in the comments. I read the comments. And do let me know how did it work out for your kid. Also do let me know if there's any specific thing you're struggling with. We will get back to you with the answers. May each kid win, yours and mine too.